What's going on, y'all? So listen. What's going on, y'all? So we are back again for another video for what it is. Girl, I was about to say another episode review. But anyway, I hope everybody has had a beautiful week. Girl, I've been tired, okay? Um I'm tired. I know y'all be like, damn, Ashley, you always tired. Listen, girl, I'm tired because I'm working a lot, like overtime. Hopefully soon, we'll get some more people to fill these positions that we have that's open, that we need, and then I won't have to work so much overtime. And part of the reason why I'm working overtime is because the money is good. Who going to That's some good pay right there. But anyway, I hope everybody has been doing good. Let's just get into this video. It's not really much that I really want to talk about. Do I got enough on here? I think I do. Okay. So I'm not talking about that Mueller stuff. I wasn't following it. At this point, I just politics right now is just draining. Okay, so I don't want to talk about that. Y'all can put it down in the comments and discuss how you feel about it. It's a lot of mess. Okay, that's what it is. So we're gonna start off with the story that happened like a few days ago about this new product that was invented by this Caucasian woman called the nightcap. Okay, the nightcap that is similar to a durag or a bonnet, okay? A bonnet or a durag, something similar to this that you can just put on your head. This is the longer one, and then you can tie it up. Mind you, I have a bonnet too that I brought from Walmart for $2, okay? That was $150 right there, what I just showed you. And this lady basically said that, she did an interview, and this person that did the, article or whatever said that she invented the nightcap, invented this bonnet like thing. Her name is Sarah. Okay, she's a Caucasian woman, and she's selling them for $98. She's like, oh my God. So I was just wondering, how come every time I went to bed, I wake up and I have this acne, my face is irritated, and all of this stuff. And it's like, because I don't tie my hair up when I go to sleep. So let me put this little silk scarf around it, and oh my God, like, listen, I wake up and my face is clear. And it's like, oh, so that's what it is. And so it's like, let me call this invention the nightcap. Baby, I can't stand when shit like this happens, okay? This goes to show black folks, minorities in general, can't have nothing, especially black folks, okay? Minorities have had bonnets, do-rags, scarves, all that. Go back to the take-on. Is it take-on scarves or whatever? Go back and look that up. Tigon, okay? Look that up. All right, the first time I heard about that, I think Beyonce posted something about that or whatever, and then I had to look that up and the historical factors about that, about how the women, African women, had to wear the scarves and all that stuff during slavery. In a particular, girl, look it up, okay? It was African Americans, all right, Africans, okay? That's what it was, okay? And it's just irritating how we can have something in our communities, in our minority communities. And all it takes is for a white person, I'm sorry to put it out there like that, but this is the hardcore facts, okay? A white person to come in and to all of a sudden discover it and then put it on the maps, quote unquote, and sell it for 100 times its value, to make a profit off of it. And at the same time, this is something that has been looked down upon. The same product that they done took from these minorities, looked down upon, when these same minorities who invented or who made good use of it and made it popular has come out and worn it and used it. Oh, we can't wear the cornrows because, oh, you look ghetto, you look hood, you look this. That's inappropriate, but let a white person do it. It's the fashion thing. It's the new trend. Oh, you can't be wearing no bunny to the gas station. You can't, come outside in your house shoes. You can't do this in your little Chinese slippers or whatever. But let Balenciaga or, Givenchy or Gucci or somebody else come out with the same product and charge a whole bunch more money, and it's all the rage. It's all the rage. Okay, I can't come outside while I'm buying it or whatever, but you know, let this white woman Sarah come through with the nightcap, and you can go outside in all types of bonnets. You know what I'm saying? And it costs $98. It's a fashion statement, boo boo. Girl, I can't stand when that stuff happens. Talk about inflation. Talk about just greed, if you ask me. And I don't understand how is it in 2019 people are still, with the examples of stuff that's been going on like this, people are still, you know, getting into trouble like this to the point that they have to backtrack, because she had to backtrack. You know, you did not do your research, because if you did your research, you would have known. It's simple. It's clear as day. And then for it to be a black model there doing one of the modeling stuff, you mean to tell me you didn't open up your mouth and say, girl, we had these in the hood all the time. And not even in the hood, okay? They sell them at all the stores, all right? Beauty supply stores, Walmarts, Targets, wherever you go to. They sell them for cheap, okay? And you want to charge $98 for it. Girl, please. Y'all tell me how y'all feel about that. We can't have shit, okay? Yeah. And you can take that apology and that backtrack. It's called research. Research, okay? Research. Jesus. It'll save you a lot. Alright. Moving on from that. Congratulations to Mahershala. There you go. I'm like, it don't sound right. And it's an E, not an A. Mahershala Mahershala Ali. Okay, girl, I just did another video, so I'm getting a little tongue tied. And I said, fuck it, I just did another video. Might as well just go ahead and do this video as well. You know, so I won't have to do it tomorrow. You know, he's entering the MCU universe, Marvel Comics. And he is signing on for the reboot of Blade. He will be Blade. Now, to be quite honest, I've never seen Blade. Okay? Blade came out when I was a kid, and I really wasn't into all that superheroes type of stuff. My uncle, on the other hand, he loved Blade. And he probably loved Blade for a couple of other reasons, because, you know, he was in love with Wesley Snipes. You know, and that's one of the main reasons why he watched it. But he loved all the Blade movies, okay? I know they did more than 2 of them, so yeah. That's a good look. That's a good look. So congratulations for that. This whole thing with Nicole Murphy. Let's just go there, okay? So a few days ago, the internet was bombarded with news and photos of Nicole Murphy being out in Italy with Antoine Fuqua, who is Layla Rashawn's husband. Layla Rashawn played on Waiting to Exhale and some other movies, okay? But one of the movies that she's really known for is Waiting to Exhale. You know, remember when those like, you're raggedy bitch? You're throwing on oranges out. Girl. Anyway. But, you know, he's a director. He did Training Day, some other movies, some videos, or whatever. And at the same time, he's out in Italy as well. So these pictures come out of them being close together. He's in a towel. And by looking at his V-cut, and it looks like that he don't have no drawers on underneath that towel. And he looked like he was freshly waxed, too. I said, ain't no public hairs down there. Okay, ain't nothing little peeking through and like saying peekaboo or nothing like that. But you know, they're kissing. They're kissed like this. You know what I'm saying? It didn't look like that. It looked like a prolonged kiss, like some tongue was involved. They're standing up. Okay? Now that's one picture. There's another picture where they're sitting down and they're doing it again. And it's looking like a little bit more intimate this time as well. And I put that out there because those are the 2 main pictures that I've seen of them actually kissing. He's married, like I said. He's a married man. And Nicole Murphy took it upon herself to say, oh, it's not nothing, you know, it was just a kiss amongst family, you know, friends and all that stuff. And that's what made it even worse, okay? That's what made it worse for Nicole. Because you put it out there that you are a family friend and you are kissing a family friend's husband the way that you're kissing him, okay? And you must really think that we're stupid. Then you come back out and say, it wasn't my intention to kiss another woman's husband. That's not what I would do and all this stuff. And each explanation is almost as if, it was an innocent kiss. It's something that just happened. It wasn't nothing, sexual about it. But both pictures show, and she was speaking as if it was just the one picture that was talking, that was truly circulating around, and the one when they were standing up. Not the one when they were sitting down, which looked very much more intimate and gave a little bit more clues into what was going on. Okay? I'm sitting here like, do she not realize that there's multiple pictures of them kissing in public going on like this? For them to be a family friend and for you not to be, doing this with somebody else's husband? Do you really think that we're going to buy this explanation? And I know a lot of people keep jumping down Nicole's back, but they are equally to blame in this situation. Okay, I would say, mostly it's him to blame because he's a married man. He's done this before, and I will say that. But she put it out there and made it worse for her when she said that they are friends, family friends, okay? So that means you knew. If we're family friends, we're close, okay? We've been in each other's lives for a minute, so therefore I will know if you're having issues with your husband. I will know if y'all are together or not, okay? And even if so, we're family friends, that still would be off limits for me, whether or not y'all was together anymore or not, okay? That is still off limits. That's still messed up. That's still, in my opinion, a line that you do not cross, and you crossed it, and that's why you're getting the heat that you're getting, Nicole, okay? But I feel as though people are putting a lot of the heat on her, putting all the heat on her and not necessarily him. Okay? You, sir, are a married man. If you did not want to be with your wife, you should have divorced her. Okay? Or you should have separated her from her. Because, sometimes you try to put out a divorce or whatever, and then one party don't want a divorce or whatever, but you should at least put it out there that y'all separated, that y'all divorced, and you've been trying to do this and whatever. We have yet to hear his side of the story, and I don't feel like we ever will. Like I said once before, he's already cheated on her in the past. He has allegedly a couple of outside kids that aren't hers, okay? Plus the kids that they had together. And I really cannot stand the fact that as soon as this scandal broke, a lot of people was jumping down and, trying to basically give a justification as to why he did what he did because of Layla Rashawn's appearance in her weight gain. She has lupus, okay? And a lot of the medications, especially one particular medication or a couple, it makes you gain weight. She has other health problems as well, okay? And I've been looking at stories and reading stories from other people who have had lupus and they're on this particular, was it Prestone or something like that, begins with a P. And one girl said that she gained 87 pounds while she was on that stuff. It's a steroid or something like that to help with the immune system. You know what I'm saying? Dealing with lupus or whatever. That's the same thing that happened with, you see how Tion, she don't have lupus, but she has sickle cell plus a whole bunch of other stuff. And I'm talking about T-Box. That's why she got that weight gain. It's not just because she likes to eat or whatever. It's because of health issues, okay? She's not the same Tion that we know from back in the day in TLC. She's gained a lot of weight. When Toni Braxton came out, you used to see her face used to be puffy as hell because the medication that she was on for the lupus or whatever. You don't know what's going on in people, and for you to attack a person's weight and say that's the reason why he did this because she gained weight. If you keep your body together, whatever. If you have a problem with your spouse gaining weight or whatever, you're shallow as shit. And that's your right or whatever, because people are attracted to what they're attracted to. And if that's not what you're here for, and you see that something's not going on, did you talk to your wife or your spouse and say, babe, what's going on? I see you gaining all this weight. I'm not trying to be disrespectful to you. I'm not trying to come to you in a messed up way or whatever. Let's come up with a solution to help and find this out and get to the bottom of this or whatever. And if it still doesn't work, and you still feel like you lost attraction to this person or love for this person, then you go ahead and you start filling out that paperwork to get that divorce so you can go ahead and do whatever you want to do legally, now that you're not legally married, okay? And there's no other shit that people can say that you're cheating and all that. It'd be fucked up if that's the reason why you divorced, but at least you'll still have a divorce, okay? So there's no reason. There's no reason. It's fat shaming and stuff like that. And I'm not even saying that because I'm a big girl, because I don't give a shit. Okay, you can call me fat all you want to. I know that. You know what I'm saying? I'm working on myself, but it is what it is. This lady has health problems. This lady, been through this once before with him. Now, see, Layla, it wouldn't have been me. it wouldn't be. If it's true that he had some outside kids, baby, you should have been left, okay? You were a much stronger one. I don't know if you're stronger than that, but I wouldn't have been able to stay. I wouldn't have been able to stay. And then to have his kids, girl, please. And mind you, he cheated on her when she was skinty, okay? When she was at her smallest, all right? So people gonna cheat. It don't matter how you look. It don't matter how much weight you gain, okay? Or how much weight you lose. They're gonna cheat. And everybody in this situation is messy and it's fucked up, okay? Lisa Ray entered the chat. You know, she basically said that yeah, because the Brad had came out on Dish Nation because she had put a little comment underneath her post on Shade Room, I believe. You know, saying, man, you messing with Layla's husband too. You know, here you go again. Okay, cool. Put it out there that, you know, Nicole had some dealings with Lisa Ray's ex-husband, the Turks and Caicos dude, Prime Minister, or the ex-Prime Minister of Turks and Caicos. So, you know, it's just not a good look. And at this point, it ain't nothing that Nicole gonna say that can, you know, make it turn into her favor and turn into something good. Like, what Michael Strahan got to say? Because he used to be with her, and I think they was engaged at one point. Is that the reason why y'all got divorced? I mean, broke up. What's the tea, Mike? But anyway, y'all tell me how y'all feel about that. ASAP Rocky, he has been charged, you know, with assault in Sweden. And, you know, he's going to remain behind bars. He's facing up to 2 years if found guilty. His attackers will not be charged. He's staying behind bars until his trial, which I think is next week. It's I'm not going to go up for this man and be like, oh, he needs to be out. But I will say that it's messed up what, you know, is going on, because if the video and the evidence is showing that he was defending himself, he shouldn't be where he's at. But, you know, it's hard to defend. It's hard when you, it's hard to truly care. Like, I feel like it's messed up. I will say that. But, you know, when you say certain things a couple of years ago about how you don't feel this way and that way about certain issues, and then you got all these dealing with black folks, but yet who is coming to your defense? You have black folks coming to your defense and you wouldn't come to theirs. But I can put that to the side and say that, you know, even though that's going on, this is all messed up. This is all very much messed up. It's messed up just like the Meek Mill case is messed up, which, on a happier note, he got his 2008 gun case thrown out. He is getting a new trial and a new judge, okay? So hopefully, you know, he will come out clean on that one. He's also doing a label with a joint venture with Roc Nation, Jay-Z and them, and called Dream Chaser. So, you know, things are looking on the up and up for Meek, and I hopefully, you know, they continue to be that way, okay? R. Kelly's crisis manager. He just doing an interview with Gayle King, baby. They love going to Gayle. Gayle be getting all the tea, bitch. Okay, he going to Gayle, and Gayle was like, would you have a daughter? Would you have your 27-year-old daughter around R. Kelly? No, I would not. He said that shit quick before she could even finish the sentence, baby. And he was like, let me just say this. She was like, don't you see how hypocritical that is, that you are, you know, basically defending somebody, but you wouldn't have your daughter around him. Basically what I'm saying is, I wouldn't have my daughter around anybody that's accused of pedophilia. I said, but he just kept on saying anybody accused of pedophilia. But basically, no. And then after that little interview, it comes out saying that he's stepping down due to some family issues and whatever that's going on. But then he comes back on TMZ, a little video on TMZ saying, backtracking, that he would have his daughter around R. Kelly. I said, boy, if you don't get out of here, with that mess, child, don't try to clean it up now. You meant exactly what you said the first time, okay? Moving on from that, and speaking of R. Kelly, I be watching Growing Up Hip Hop. So on next week's episode, they showed the preview for it. Bitch, did y'all see this week though? Okay, no, I'm not finna start reviewing it. I start discussing it here and there whenever I watch it, because I don't watch a lot of stuff. If I don't have a real review and to put up for it, I don't watch it right away. So I watched last night's video episode at work. And this was the one when they was gonna confront Brandon. When Deb sat down with that fire chief bitch and told her, do you have a person that do this? Are the academies in section right now? Do they live there? Do they do this? Do they be on the fire trucks? Do they be able to drive them? Do they be able to do this? And she was like, no, 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 and no. Okay. I said, bro, this man has been scamming since day one. I was so confused when I first started looking at Love and Hip, growing up hip hop. Brandon literally said he was a voice coach or whatever. And remember when he threw that shot at Lil Wayne when he was talking to Regine trying to come at her, a little girl. Okay, you're a grown ass man. You know, even though she gets some grown ass people, you know, business or whatever at the time. It was just odd and said he did voice lessons and stuff like that for Beyonce and Rihanna and all this stuff. And right then and there, I knew he was full of shit, bitch. Okay, full of it. And then, you know, you went from being that. I said, how does Tiny feel that you didn't put your daughter with this man trying to be a vocal coach, and the way he was speaking to her, couldn't find out he's a fake, he's a fraud, he's a phony. And then when Deb found out all this information, the lady was like, you know, you have to run up the steps with 40 pounds of weight on you. You have to do this and you have to do all this physical exertion or whatever. Baby, when she told Charlie, is her name Charlie? Walker's wife. Is her name Charlie? Whatever. Y'all know who I'm talking about. When she told her about everything that was going on, and she said, you know what, we're going to have a family dinner, and I want to confront him in front of everybody. Baby, now, I knew she said she had some sons, okay? Now, see, Walker's wife was like, I don't think that's good, because, you know, Walker can just come up out the box with it, or whatever. But, baby, when that dinner came through, and her sons popped up, I said, them her sons? I seen Walker, but them her sons, they must have different daddies, okay? Or Walker just took after the mama. But baby, them niggas look like they will fuck Brandon ass up. Not just Walker, but the sons too, the other son. Girl, I was sitting here like, And that boy kept on lying. And when she said that stuff about him, supposed to be, you know, they have to do the 40 weights, up the steps, down the steps, all this stuff. And she was like, Brandon, each year that I see you, you just keep getting bigger and bigger. Bitch, that shit took me out. It took me all the way out. I said, oh my God, because that's what I've been saying the same time. Each time he's come on this scene, on screen, each season, he's gotten bigger. I said, that is the first thing that I noticed. Once he said he was doing the Fire Academy stuff, and he's been in there for a while, I said, you look like you got bigger. Is it just me? You know, fat bitches talk about fat bitches all day. Okay, so that's what we do. And I'm just sitting here like, you didn't get bigger. So you're lying. You're really lying at this point. And, you know, Walker was about to beat that ass because he was sitting there still trying to lie. It just didn't make no sense. But what I really want to talk about was the preview for next week with Bow Wow. Because Bow Wow got some issues. Bow Wow is one of those dudes who has a daughter. And just because he's been around R. Kelly, and R. Kelly didn't treat him no different, and he didn't see nothing going on or whatever, he didn't do nothing. And he said that he didn't want to be around Andrea Kelly because his thought is how much y'all pay to lie on that, get paid to lie on that man. And that's exactly what he said. And I didn't appreciate that, especially the fact that, you know, I've already said that having Andrea on this show, it looks a little kind of fishy. Like, girl, where, you know, all of a sudden you just want to be back on TV and stuff like that. What is your angle? What is your end goal? But, you know, R. Kelly ain't paying a child support, so she got to make money somehow, I guess, if you want to look at it that way. But at the same time, for him to say that on national TV and you have a daughter that's, you know, like, would you bring your daughter around R. Kelly? And I want to know how him and the Brad feel now that R. Kelly is locked up. Okay. And, you know, they say that there are more tapes or whatever that has been turned in and all this stuff. That is stuff like that sickens me. Okay. People can, the way certain black folks will, stand up for the crimes of other black folks that are really, really just disgusting. It's just really sickening to me. And I ain't even gonna say just black folks, some people, because people do that, and just everybody. It's just a mess. And then, speaking of Bow Wow, that's why I really brought it up. Bow Wow was caught, at a club performance or whatever, and you know, the song that he did with Sierra, Like You, he was up there performing it. I ain't never okay, whatever. That shit was the shit back in the day. Let me tell you something. Bow Wow, he makes me so mad. The fact that I don't like him now because he's so cocky, he's so arrogant, he's so narcissistic. And it was cute when he was a kid because he was a kid. It was a persona. But to know that that's how he is in real life, it's like, it's a turn off. It's like, right now. You're a grown ass man. Grow up. That's what you need to do. Okay? And you're in a club and you made a whole situation not about you, that should have been about you, but you made it about another person that's no longer in your life, who has moved on. He was literally, the song came on and then he said, I had that bitch first. First of all, you didn't need to call her bitch, and you didn't need to say that you had her first, okay? Because you honestly don't know that, all right? But even if you did, why do we need to know that? Why was that even relevant in 2019? Why did she's married with 2 kids and moved on, and she's happy? Why y'all keep doing this to that lady? Okay, that bitter stuff gotta stop. That bitter stuff gotta stop. And you messed up when T.I. gotta confront you and tell you, why are you going backwards? Why are you doing this stuff? Okay, it was stupid. It was stupid. It wasn't a good look. Okay, I don't care. Oh, he probably was drunk or whatever. He's on some bitter shit. Okay, I'm probably sitting there thinking about the fact that you fucked up that relationship, because I'm pretty sure you did, and that basically her life is together and yours not. She don't have to do reality TV. She ain't got to do shit, because the music thing really ain't working out, to be quite honest. That last album, once again, came and went. Came and went. I mean, I still hear Level Up here and there, but still, came and went. But is it hurting her? No, it's not. Is she craving fame and stuff like that? No, she's not. She's just posting little cute videos of her family, and you can see that she's truly fucking happy. And why can't you just be happy for her? Leave that lady alone and let her be with herself and her family. And you go do the same. Damn. Anyway, moving on from that. Wendy Williams is about to have a biopic and a documentary that's going to be done by herself as well. I think she's going to have a hand in it for a lifetime. I still haven't forgiven Wendy for the Aaliyah movie. But will I be watching it? Yes, I will. Okay, because I remember Wendy back in the day when Wendy was Radio Wendy. Okay, when she was messy as hell. Everybody remembers that Whitney Houston. If she ain't known for nothing, she's known for that Whitney Houston interview. Okay, you can still listen to that on YouTube. Classic. If they don't put the important stuff, the marriage, mess in there, the breakup, the Wendy's, Charlemagne stuff or whatever, they probably not gonna really touch on that. But the drug usage, I'm pretty sure, how she got on, what's the point? You gotta be real, Wendy. If you're gonna do it, you're gonna do it right. You gotta be real, okay? Don't give us no false shit. But then again, you can sugarcoat your own stuff. But anyway, I'll be watching it for sure. Keisha Cole is also coming back to BT. They giving her a baby special. Okay, if y'all didn't know, she is pregnant by her boyfriend, who is, and we don't hear much about Keisha Cole. And she's another one of those that she's happy out here in these streets. Okay, and I'm glad that she found her happiness, because Keisha had a lot to be pissed off about. She really did. She had a lot of drama in her life. So it's cool that she coming back to BT though. I'ma watch. Even though she blocked me on Twitter for whatever reason, she blocked me on Twitter. I still don't know till this day why. But she blocked me on Twitter, and it is what it is. And I still wish her nothing but the best. Okay. Even though I think one of the decisions that she made, getting on Love and Hip Hop Hollywood, she didn't need to do that. Maybe it was for the money. She gooped them and got the money out of it, okay? Because she really didn't give us much on that show. Who gave us something on that show was Booby, okay? That's who gave us something. But maybe she did that for him, okay? To get him a little something to do. So she was being a little bit thoughtful, you know what I'm saying? Because she ain't getting into no drama. That's how I would be on reality TV. Girl, please. I ain't trying to get into no drama. I don't know these people. Get out of here. But Yeah, I'm glad for her because she gave us Frankie Neffy and all that drama. If you around my age, baby, you remember when Keisha Cole first got her reality show on BET, baby. That was some stuff, okay? Y'all talk about Black China and Tokyo Tony. It was before them, it was Keisha Cole and Frankie and Nephew, okay? That's what it was, all right? But and don't even ask me about that Black China shit. I'm not watching it. I'm not paying no money to download it or whatever. I don't even care to look at no clips online or to find it on YouTube or whatever. I'm just not interested in Black China and Tokyo Tony. I've seen the antics. We already know what it is. They're toxic and there's nothing else to say about it. It is what it is. Never really was interested in Black China. I just, it is what it is. Okay. Moving on from that. Congratulations to the cast of Lion King. Lion King made over $185 million in the US over the weekend and over $531 million worldwide. So it's the number one movie. Congratulations to that. Um, the drama that's going on in Puerto Rico is so sad. I haven't heard anybody speak on it, but I just wanted to touch on it a bit because I do still look at some of the news that happens. And this has been one of the top news that's been going on, stories that's been going on. It's been protests that's been happening for I think like 2 weeks trying to get the governor out of office because some emails leaked about him being misogynistic, homophobic. He was coming after Ricky Martin. He was coming after a lot of people and just saying a lot of demeaning things and being corruption filled and all this stuff. And the people was just tired of it. The people demanded him to resign, and at first he just told them that he wasn't going to resign and well, not necessarily resign, but he said he wasn't going to run for re-election, coming up. And they was like, no, bro, that's not good enough. We want you out of office right now. So as of today, they have put out that he's going to resign, and they basically want all the people that's around him that's working in his cabinet to resign as well too, because we can't trust y'all asses because y'all was in on the corruption too. That's what it seemed like. And good for the people, okay? And they said they did not want to have a violent protest or whatever. We're not about the violence or whatever, so we're just going to be out here every day. And when I tell you the people of Puerto Rico stood up in solidarity, baby, they flooded the streets. It seemed like the whole island was out there, and they was just like, we're not going nowhere until he is out. And that is exactly what happened. So, they're still trying to, a lot of people was just saying, this is just the beginning. This is not the end game or whatever. They trying to get rid of all the corruption that's going on over there, and it's a shame. A lot of that corruption has, people took advantage of the fact that they went through Hurricane Maria and all the stuff that was going through that, and it's like it's a mess when people use people's, troubles and traumas to, come up and to benefit them instead of helping others that actually need it. Misappropriating funds and, all this other corruption and stuff like that. This what happens in government. That's why Ashley could never do it. Ashley could never do it. I was like, I don't understand how y'all be in government and politics and y'all blood pressure don't be high all the time. Y'all stress levels don't be through the roof and everything. Your head don't be falling out. Girl, it just couldn't be me, wouldn't be me. But I'm with the people of Puerto Rico. Okay. Um Forever 21. Okay, I shouldn't laugh, but because it's messed up. I just was talking about fat shaming or whatever, but Forever 21, and I was just talking about researching and marketing and who at Forever 21 thought that this was a good idea? Who thought this was a good idea? Okay. It's not funny. It's not funny. I'm laughing because it's like, it's just so like, are you serious? So much so that I couldn't help but laugh. Like, I can't believe somebody would be so ignorant enough to do something like this and not realize that it'll cause a backlash the way that it did. Basically, some people that ordered some things through the website or whatever that were plus size got an Atkins diet bar in there as well. And I haven't heard anything about anybody else normal size getting it, but I've just been seeing the stuff about the plus size. And so even if the normal size, that's still trying to tell somebody that it's something wrong with their weight. or whatever normal size, or I shouldn't say normal size, smaller sizes, that's still trying to tell somebody something about their weight, okay? And that is damaging because you don't know once again, you don't know the type of issues that people may have. You can give something like that to somebody that's skinny and not realize that they probably have an eating disorder. Okay, they could be anorexic, they could be dealing with bulimia or something like that. You can give that to somebody that's plus size and not know that they probably suffer from depression and also an eating disorder as well. And you don't know how that makes them feel. That can be a trigger or whatever. Who thought that was going to be a good idea? And then you're trying to backtrack and talking about something give little samples of this and samples of that. That's what we was just doing, and we didn't mean no girl. What? What? Come on. Y'all gotta do better. It is, we are too late in the game in the years 2019 where you have all the resources at your feet, okay? Google, people that can come in and give studies, okay? What happened to the good old focus groups, all right? What happened to somebody that's using the actual good God-given common sense, okay? That was not a good idea, all right? Don't you ever do nothing like that again, okay? Don't. Moving on, and it's not people being sensitive. It's just that was dumb. It was just dumb. Okay. You know who else is doing some dumb shit, and I just don't understand what is going on with the cast of The Shy. Okay, what is really good? What is really good? Because Sonya, who played the mama, who played Kima on The Wire, who played Brandy Mama on The Shy, she was not on season 2, okay? And I always wondered why. And so I'm not assuming, but I'm wondering if this drug issue has been a problem for them on set, and that's probably why she wasn't on. Because they never gave no reasoning as to why she wasn't on season 2. They never said that she wasn't going to be on season 2. They just didn't bring her back. They insinuated that her character had moved back down to, I guess, down south or whatever. But other than that, they never gave any inclination that she was going to be axed off the show. And then the next time we hear about her is what happened over the weekend or a few days ago when she getting pulled over in North Carolina and they found cocaine, marijuana, and drug paraphernalia on her. And the drug paraphernalia is a misdemeanor, but the cocaine possession is a felony. She was in jail and bailed out like 16 minutes later, whatever, but it's still not a good look. And you had a mugshot. People know that you're a drug user now like that, and not just weed, because everybody do weed at this point. They trying to legalize that everywhere. You're doing hardcore stuff. You're doing cocaine and stuff like that, and it's like, what is really going on? Oh my God, y'all. Like, y'all need to get y'all life together. Is Hollywood really making y'all stressed out like that? Oh, y'all tell me what's up. The last thing that I want to talk about. Y'all know I used to review Catfish. Catfish has gotten ridiculous, okay? Catfish has gotten ridiculous, all right? And I just ain't had the time to do it because I just had so much to do. And that's why it got lost in the sauce and I was just losing my luster for it. And so I just watch it whenever I get a chance. And I wound up catching the Catfish that came on this week. I watched it yesterday. All because the clip was going around the internet of that boy getting his wig pulled off. Now, when I initially watched that, I said, OMG. First of all, dude, Matthew or whatever, he looked like Zell Swag, okay, from Love and Hip Hop Hollywood. He looked like they can be related, and he said he did have a twin, so you never know. Then he said he was a sheriff, okay, in Atlanta, all right. He was talking to some dude named Chance Armani, who was a trans man or whatever, and I was like, okay, that's cool, And he said he didn't have no issues with it. Dude kept on talking about something. When coming down to Atlanta, he always coming down to Atlanta. Can't talk to him, whatever. But we gonna bypass that. I'm just putting that out there, a little backstory, just in case you want to know. Either way, he goes finally meet Chance. He was trying to get to meet him, and at first, they found out that Chance has a girlfriend in Atlanta that he keeps coming down to see. Now at first they didn't think that she was telling the truth, but Chance said the same thing when they finally met him 5 weeks later because his daddy died. But baby, was Chance really a trans man or was he lying? Because the way that he was acting, oh, you trying to insinuate that I'm bisexual, why would I do this? But if I'm caking with you every night, why wouldn't he assume that you like him or whatever? But that is not why we are here. We are here to talk about Matthew's piece on his head. Now, we have all been on YouTube. We have all been on Facebook especially, because that's where they really show them at. And on Instagram, where they show these men getting their pieces. Honestly, I have no problem with it. Okay, if it's done right and it's done naturally, you do what you got to do. I don't see why it's such a big deal that a man is out here putting a hairpiece on. They've been doing it since beginning. Women do the same thing with your weaves, with your tracks and your wigs and stuff like that. So men can't do it. They want to feel good about themselves too. My whole thing is make that stuff look natural and make it make sense, okay? That's what you need to do. Have somebody professionally install that thing on you, because sometimes we think that we can do stuff on our own and it just comes out looking a mess, okay? And Matthew, I hope you took a lesson from this, because when we first started the show, it was a low cut set. It was low cut. It was low cut. But then when I'm looking at it, it had a little bump right here. Okay, like from right here. You see where my little braids that start right here? That's where his shit started. But it was still low cut. Okay? And I was like, maybe they shaped it up like that. But I'm looking at it and I was like, because it's uneven. It's uneven and it looked like it was about to come up then. Okay? And the hair didn't match. It didn't match. The texture or anything. It did not match. I was like, oh my God. I'm sitting here like this. My nerves. And so throughout the episode, it was still low like that. And then when they finally meet him again, your hair didn't grow that much into a ponytail because it was a ponytail. Baby, it was a ponytail. Back here, your hair didn't grow that much in 5 weeks like that. Not that, no, bro. Not that full blast ponytail, okay? And so when Chance was like, he up here lying too. He ain't the only catfish. He a catfish himself. What you talking about? When he got up and went behind that couch and he looked dead, I said, oh no, baby, no. They put emphasis on it and he just yanked that shit off. I said, first of all, that is rude as shit. You could have just said you got a piece on your head. You ain't had to yank it off. That was some bullshit, okay? He was being an asshole. He was embarrassed on TV that this man liked him and he probably liked him back. That's what it was, and he just got a little bit out. That's what I feel like it was. But baby, when he came back and he said, I apologize, is your scalp okay? I fell the fuck out. Is your scalp okay? Okay? I said, what the fuck? Moral of the story, people. If you are a man, if you are a woman, and you are putting on these pieces, wigs, pieces, weaves, tracks, whatever, okay? Make sure it's installed correctly. It looks natural, all right? And you have to keep it up, okay? And second of all, keep your hands to yourself, okay? Do not go around snatching people's shit off, okay? And do not go around trying to make it obvious that you know that it's a piece of whatever. They know that they got a piece on their head, and they know that you probably know it too, okay? Because they installed it, bitch, all right? Don't do that. Don't embarrass folks. They embarrassing themselves enough when they do shit like that. You won't have to contribute, okay? But anyway, y'all tell me how y'all felt about this video, these topics. Have a good one. Enjoy your weekend. Be safe. And I will see you guys later. Peace.